The name Shashamani, it has grown to like we would say legendary or mythical proportion, in that it arouses the curiosity of many people, black, white, or whatever, worldwide, wherein many ones would even feel to even just to see or just to pass through, just to even just see what this place is all about. So in terms of prospects for any concrete and tangible development in that area, how do you really foresee that?
Well, the land grant itself, you see, we didn't develop it. What happened is a few families or a few people would independently go and do a few things on the land, and not very much has been done over the years. And Ethiopia, as is the rest of the world, the rest of the continent, it needs development, it needs work. It doesn't need lip service, it needs concrete development. So what happened is some of the land was taken back and given to the people that were there, who were living on it, because we weren't developing it. So now the president has agreed that we would have access to the same amount of land that we got in the original land grant. And it may not all be in Shashamani, but we still are entitled to all the land. But it still is about development. And in line with development, if you're not going to use the land to build industry, you know, immediately, then at least we should plant food on the land. Because if we plant food on the land, then we could sell that food and distribute it around the world to our people. And that again would help us with development, rather than we leave the land and think that somebody's not going to utilize the land. So it's what we're ready for. Are we still ready for just a lip service, or those who have the means, they need to step forward and take their part. And those who don't have all the means, we need to more come together, join the different locals, start a local, because as you know, it takes 25 members to start a local. And as it says in the beginning words of the preamble, it says, "We the black people of the world," so that's all black people. So it's the responsibility of all black people, because Louisiana could happen anywhere tomorrow.
So the Constitution basically represents a form of a black government.
Yes, it is a black government.
Okay.
You know, it is a black government, and we as a people must go home as a government, because we did government to government. How could you go home just like so?
So we're in an effort to learn to rediscover the governing of ourselves.
Yes, and that's difficult for a lot of our people, because we've forgotten that. We forgot a lot of that. You know, we forgot a lot of that while we were out to do for ourselves. So, and we learned to distrust each other. So those are things that we have to work on in healing, even before we go home.
Great. Yes, I really give thanks that you could really spend the time here with us this day. Are there any more words that you would like to really share with our Hartford viewers before we go to our next segment?
Well, just two things I would like to say as a call out to Brother Ronald Pennycook and Rasai Adonis in calling for unity of the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated. And I would like to invite all of the listening audience to a show giving at the National Black Theater in Harlem on November 2nd for the coronation of His Imperial Majesty. It will be given by Denroy Morgan and the Morgan Heritage family with guest artists. And it will be a feast also, so we look forward to seeing you at the National Black Theater. It starts at 6 p.m. And give thanks again, Brother Rasamlak, for having me on your show.
Could you please give our viewers that date again and the location just one more time, please?
Okay, that's November 2nd, Wednesday, at the National Black Theater in Harlem, which is on 5th Avenue between 125th and 126th. It will be given by the Denroy Morgan and the Morgan Heritage family and the Ethiopian and the musical ministry of the Ethiopian Orthodox Coptic Church. And there will be many guest artists, and there will be a feast, and it starts at 6 p.m.
Great.
RASTAFARI.
Blessed. One love.
Yes, sir.
And I look forward to having you, the I come forward again.
Give thanks.
And
I would love that.
word of encouragement to all those members of Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated, those that are based here in Hartford. Time is to stop the sleeping, rise and shine, or you're going to get your throat cut while you're laying in the bed. Yele I. So that's the first. And I give thanks for the time. Blessed. Aile I. Yes, I. Rastafari. Yes, I. I is I. And I really give thanks for the Iowa with Empress Ima Young being here, present with I. Came all the way from New York. And I was really well informed on the information as it pertains to what's really going on right now within the Federation. And I look forward to informing and updating our viewers on further activities and also encouraging ones within the Hartford local number 13. Blessed I. Eli. Selassie I the first. So at this time, I would like to go forward to I next portion.